It's the end of 7th of April 2025. Here are some of the random things that I learned about today. And yeah, it's been a series that I've been doing. I think it's 9 days. Yeah. So, first thing is about Munchausen syndrome and Munchausen syndrome by proxy. These two syndromes, they're just about pretending to have an illness that you initially didn't have. So the first one, the Munchausen syndrome on itself, is the person themselves. They just go to the doctors. They usually make up symptoms or sometimes even inflict some some type of thing, or like inject themselves with something so that it appears sick. Um, so that's the first one. And when we add the by proxy is when they do it to others, and it's usually to gain sympathy or something. When I don't know, it's a pretty twisted syndrome. Next is there are 13 horror movies inspired by Ed Gein's monstrosity and his serial killing spree. Two of them that I have seen are Silence of the Lambs and Psycho by Hitchcock. But yeah, there was this Reddit post who had a link to a website detailing all these 13 horror movies, and I'll include the link down below. Um, Next, in French, nous and vous, which means we and you plural, they're always the verbs are always regular, except for venir, which means coming, and which transfers to vin. So vin, nous venons, vous venez. Next is about Ashtonhall. He's been going pretty viral. There are two Ashtonhalls actually. The first one is the one right on top, who does this ice things on his face and is obsessed with that brand of water, spring water, and like puts banana peel on his face and stuff like that. And the other one is an NFL player. So yeah. Next, Roman numerals. L is 50, D is 500, C is 100, and M is 1000. For example, if they wanted to like say a million, they would like write M and then put two dashes on top. And there's just so much room for creativity. Without zero, the whole Hindu-Arabic number system would collapse. So I was reading The Joy of X, and for a second I thought I was reading the biography of Zero, because I haven't finished them both, and I'm in the process of reading them. And yeah, they're both amazing books. I love them so much. But at first he was talking about how the Roman numerals, they couldn't be used for like more than 1,000, whereas the Hindu-Arabic system can be used forever, and that's thanks to zero, which acts as a placeholder so many times to like keep that number system going. Next is decimal is actually from the Latin word decim, meaning 10, and all our main number system today is based on 10 and the power of 10. So 10 and 10 to the power of 2, 100, and then so on and so forth. And another good base is 2, which has created the binary system, which is the language of computers. And it only needs 1 and 0, and that's why it's so effective in electrics. And yeah. Next, Ezra Cornell works for Samuel Morse. I actually didn't know that Samuel Morse had invented telegraph. I just don't know anything about him. I just knew about the Morse code. And yeah, he was a carpenter first, no Cornell, and then Morse told him to build the first telegraph line, which I thought was really interesting. Next, the last thing I read today, the habits that I just want to get out of in my life, and I started reading The Easy Way to Stop Smoking by Alan Carr, and this sentence really, I don't know, I really liked it. There's not a parent on this planet, whether they be smoker or non-smoker that likes the thought of their children smoking. This means that all smokers wish they had never started.